March was Music in Our Schools Month, and we at BFCCPS were recognized again to be one of the best music communities in the country. And I think a lot of that is due to Mr. Benjamin, our music teacher, one of our band directors, and our director of fine and performing arts. And he is here to play a duet with one of our 8th grade students, Alia Buck, and they are going to play duet number 2 by H. Closet, which is an 1800s French clarinet player, professor, and composer. And the two of them are going to play a piece of his music for us to open up our assembly. And then we'll go right into our 2nd graders performing. So can we give our performers a round of applause?
April is National Poetry Month. Did you guys know that? Yes? No? Now you know. And we wrote many great poems about, what season is it?
Spring!
Spring, exactly. So we are going to share the type of poem we wrote, who wrote it, and then the poem. So here we go. Ready?
Acrostic. The first letters of the line form a word or sentence when read downward. The name of the poem we wrote is Easter by Dan, Lucia, Nealon, Nikhil, Nora, and Sophia. Limerick, a five-line poem using rhythm and rhyme. The name of the poem we wrote is Swing in Spring by Eamon, Ellie, Emma, Milana, Nitish, and Patrick. Swing into spring. While on my special swing, I realized it was from a string. I got up and saw beautiful flowers. My sister was building a tower. I was walking back to my swing when I saw my mom's ring and remembered it was in the middle of spring. Readers, lines of poetry that are written without a regular rhythm or rhyme scheme and are free from any one particular pattern. The name of our poem is Grade2Assembly4. Reading sports. Raindrops, raindrops dripping on my head. Rainbows rising over me. Soccer balls flying on fields. Shooting goals. Spring is here. By Anya, Ellen, Nitesh, Christine, and Matt. Haiku, a Japanese form of poetry consisting of 3 short lines with the middle line being slightly longer. The syllables are often arranged in a 5-7-5 pattern. The name of the poem you wrote is Bees. Bees. Buzz, buzz, it's a bee. Buzz, buzz, does hungry as we. Buzz, it's time for school. By Faye Lakshmi, the Samuel Day, Day, Sophia. First designed to catch attention by the use of pronounced sound repetition for catchy rhythm. The name of the poem we wrote is Ice Cream versus Sun. Ice cream versus sun. When it starts to get warm and the snow disappears, I think about ice cream and it makes me want to cheer. Oh, ice cream. By Frida, Sophie, Michael, Holly, Caitlin, and Ava. Onomatopoeia. Words which imitate sounds or actions. The name of the poem we wrote is Spring. Spring. Flippity floppity walking on the beach. Yummy and my tummy ice cream drip drops on the beach. Splishity splashity rain coming from the sky. Knock knock, who's there? Spring, spring who? Spring is here. By Luke, Danny, Lauren, Bella, Carolyn, Sophia, R, and Emma.
All right, so for our last big finale moment, we have a song for you about poetry. We're going to sing it 3 times. It's going to be to a tune that I think everybody knows. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But it's about poetry. So listen carefully to the words, and on the second or last time we sing it, see if you can sing along with us, okay? It's easy, it's easy. Everybody watch us now.
If you're a poet and you know it,
All right, and I have 3 friends today who are receiving leaves, and they've been very patient all year, right? We all been very patiently waiting for our leaves. My first friend is Faith, and Faith is receiving her leaf for temperance. And Faith is another very mature member of our classroom. She knows when it's time to work, and she knows when it's time to have fun. But she never lets that get in the way of her work. She's always thinking about getting her work done first and then having fun after. She's always trying her hardest with everything she does. She asks thoughtful questions, and she's very thoughtful also to her classmates. Faith would rather do the right thing than be first in line or rush through her work or be the first to do something exciting. She has a lot of self-control and often puts others for herself. You think that's true? Am I making up stories? No. She's worked very hard at being a great role model all year long. We're very lucky to have her. Congratulations. This is my friend Sophie. Sophie is receiving her leaf for and good. And Sophie has been working so hard all year, haven't you? She's been working really hard at making good choices, controlling her impulses, and I've really noticed that Sophie has matured so much this year that I feel like she's really ready to be a 3rd grader. Do you feel like you're ready? Yes. I think she's grown so much this year, and I can often see Sophie thinking in her head about what decision she's going to make before she makes it, and really thinking what the best decision would be for her. So I'm really, really proud of her. She has a great sense of humor, and she brings a lot of joy and happiness to our class. She's always someone who knows how to pick herself back up if the going gets tough. Sophie knows how to let things roll off her back, and she's really learned how to not let a bad day get her down. We're lucky to have her in our class too, so congratulations. And my last friend today is Emma, and Emma's receiving her leave for justice. And she's receiving her leave for justice because of her commitment to being a good citizen in our class and always being kind and generous. Emma's the kind of student who would give you her last pencil even if she had nothing to write with. Is that true? Right? You always look out for other people. So she's a wonderful friend who's always concerned for her friends' well-being, and she's often the first volunteer if there's a job that needs to be done in our class. She's a teacher, she's a student. She's a student that a teacher can always count on. I know if I'm ever absent and I have a substitute in my room, that the substitute can count on Emma to give them really good instructions and tell us how we get things done in our class. So we're very lucky to have you, my dear.
Mrs. Finley's tall. Mrs. Weeman's short. Okay, here is my good friend, Lauren McNeil, and she is receiving a leaf for prudence. Do you remember what prudence is? Come on. It's using your head. And it says right here, Lauren is a smart girl. It says it right there. It must be true, right? You are a very smart girl. You listen to directions, you think about your assignments, and you take your time when you complete everything, honey. So you do really, really, really great work. You're also a great artist, aren't you? So when you do beautiful writing and you get your math skills all done, then you add your artwork to all your work as well, right? And I love looking at it. I always enjoy correcting Lauren's work because she does such a nice job. She's such a great student. Nice job, Lauren. And here is my friend Natish Rayavarapu. And Natish, I am giving you a leaf for temperance. Do you remember what temperance is? Making me look bad. I do teach character ed. Temperance is being in control, and Natish is always in control. That's what I said. Natish is always in control in school. He's very calm. Can you tell Natish is calm? He's pretty chill. He's a chill dude. You never yell out the answers. You're always going to participate because, do I call on you a lot? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Blowing my cover up there. Natish does a great job sitting quietly on the rug, and when we have to head back to our desk in transition, do we do that quickly and quietly? Yes, we do. So you show temperance all the time, even when everyone around you gets loud and silly, which happens, doesn't it? You're a You're a great role model for temperance, my friend, and I appreciate it. Thanks for this. And this is my friend, Deeksha. Deeksha, first of all, Deeksha's new to the school this year, and you would never know it because she just came right in, right, Harper? And just hit the ground running, right? Everybody's great friends with Deeksha, right, friends? Yeah. Well, I give you a leaf for prudence. Now, come on, we just said what it was. What's prudence? She learned that at Oak Street. Where were you? Were you at Oak Street? No, David's there. Harventer. Deeksha, if you're not sure about something, what do you do? If you're not sure about something, what do? You look around at people around you. If you're still not sure, what do? You ask some friends, and then you come to the teacher. You're always using your head about what to do, and I love that. You're a great role model. You are careful. You put a lot of thought and effort in all the work that you do, and it says right here, you're an excellent student and a very smart girl. We love having you around. We're so glad you got time. And last but not least is Harper. Where are your parents? I remembered. I forgot to give you your leave last time. Yeah. Oh, did you know?
No.
All right, good. This is Harper Tusseri, and she is another friend that is getting a leave for prudence, but also for helpfulness. So it says here that Harper always uses her head. She makes great choices every day. You're so, so careful, and you put a lot of thought and effort into all your work that you do at school and at home, I know. But another thing that you always do, buddy, is you're always there to help us out. If I ever need someone to pack up a student, to give me their workbook, to help me out with something, are you willing to do it?
Yes.
You're willing, and you're able, and you do it really well. So we can always count on Harper when we need her. She's a wonderful student and classmate, and we love having you. I'm going to pass this on to Ms. Taylor.
Great job, 7th grade.
Awesome job, 2nd grade. You guys did awesome. I loved your poems. These are my friends receiving their leaves today from room 7. This is my friend Joe, and Joe is getting his leave today for perseverance. You know what that means? That means you work really, really hard, and for generosity. You're getting your leave for perseverance today, Joe, because you have worked so hard all year, and because of that, your work keeps getting better and better. Do you practice writing a lot in our classroom? Yes, you do. He practices writing on his whiteboard and in his journal all the time, and because of that, his numbers and letters are looking so, so, so awesome. Joe, we're so proud of you for how much you've grown this year, and also you're getting a leave for generosity. Do you know what that means? It means that you like to give things to others. Do you make pictures for your friends all the time? And your teachers, and books. You do, you make books and cards and pictures for everybody, and you love making others happy by giving them special pieces of work. So we love having you in our class, Joe. Great job, my friend. This is my friend Sahasra. Sahasra is also receiving her leave today for perseverance and also for patience. My friend Sahasra is an amazingly patient, hardworking student. Have you worked really hard this year, Sahasra, and what's happened? Your work keeps getting what? Better and better, right? A little shy right now. But because of how hard she's worked this year, her skills have skyrocketed. And we just see you grow and learn every day, and we get so proud of you. And you're such a patient worker. You take your time, you add details, and your work is absolutely beautiful. We are so proud of you, my friend. Keep up the great work. Awesome job. This is my handsome friend Bhuvan. He's so handsome today. And Bhuvan is receiving his leave today for justice, for kindness, and friendship. Bhuvan, do you have a lot of friends in our class? You have 9 more friends out of class too. That's awesome. It does not surprise me. 2 friends that are in this school. Awesome. Well, Bhuvan is such a special friend to everyone in our class in different grades. He loves playing with his friends. He loves being at school with everyone. And it shows he's so kind to his teachers and his friends. You love being at school with us? You do, don't you? And it shows. Just such a sweet, kind, respectful friend to everyone. We love having you, my friend. Great work. organization. That's a really hard word. Are you organized at home? Should I ask Mom? No? A little bit? That means you like things to be in order the way they're supposed to be. How do things behave in like the classroom? Organized and nice and everything has its place. And Ashley likes to help me with that. Everything has its place. Everything goes where it needs to go. So I love that. And also, Ashley, you're very patient. You take your time with your work. And because of that, it's always beautiful, right? You got details. What I love is when we do our Super Kids book every week, you take your time for your friends. You take your time writing your sentences for them and drawing your pictures, and your work is always beautiful because of that, my friend. We love having you in our class. Oh, I have another love right here. This is my friend Callie. She's very, very huggy. We love hugs, huh? Callie is receiving her lead today for justice, for kindness, and friendship. Callie is a people person. She loves people. She loves being in school. She loves her friends. She loves her teachers, and we love her right back. She always has that smile on her face all the time. She's so sweet and kind to everyone in our class, and she has a true, compassionate, kind personality. She's always sweet, always smiling. We love having her around. There are times where I'll be at my desk doing work, and I'll look up, and Callie's just standing there with a big smile, and she just says, "Hi, Mrs. Hagan," and then walks away. She just loves making everyone happy, and we love having her. Keep up the great work. I have one more thing. Can I see my friend Nicholas Mitchell? Nicholas has no idea I'm doing this right now, so he's like, what am I doing up here right now? Nicholas, Mrs. O'Brien and I wanted to give you a special Star Role Model Award because Nicholas is an amazing role model for everyone in our class, isn't he, everyone in room 7? Amazing. Nicholas, you do the right thing every day. You follow all of the virtues. You listen, you follow directions, you're kind, you're sweet, you have good manners, you do your work. I can go on and on and on, but you do the right thing all the time. Even better than Mrs. Hagan. But you just constantly are doing the right thing. So we wanted to make sure that you knew how much you appreciate that and how special you are, my friend. So good job.
Tall people before the short people. All right, guys? Okay. Can you hear me? All right, come here, Victoria. This is my friend Victoria Stringer, who's giving me a nice hug right now, and a big smile. And that, she's getting a lead today for hard work and for honesty, for being honest, right? And first of all, every day Victoria comes into school, and with that smile, very excited about the day, aren't you? You're excited to see your friends. You're excited to do whatever we're doing, aren't you? You are. And we often ask friends to go and correct work when we're not quite doing it the way we're supposed to, handwriting and things like that. And Victoria is so good about, okay, sitting back down, doing it again if we ask her to, right? And even doing some work at home. And that's awesome. And she's doing fantastic kindergarten work now because of that, because you don't mind putting in the extra effort, right? I also am giving Victoria a lead because I can always count on her. If she has a disagreement with a friend or something happens or there's something going on, I can always count on her to give me an honest answer about what happened. And that is an awesome way to be, Victoria. Keep that up, right? We love having you. Awesome job. And this is my buddy Mark Paredes, and Mark is getting a lead today for respect and friendship. Do you have a lot of buddies in our class? A lot of friends? You come in, you're such a happy guy. You come in every day, and you're kind and friendly to everyone, aren't you? And you're very, very respectful. You know how to work out problems with your friends with nice words, right? You never get physical or anything like that because you know what to do. You know how to work things out, use your words. And you are just the sweetest, kindest boy. And I have to put in a little extra thing about Mark and his mom came in a couple of weeks ago to do a presentation about Russia because we have so many awesome different backgrounds in our class. And he even practiced with his mom at home. He got up in front of the class with his mom and did such a fantastic job. And I love how he's so proud of his background. So if I could give you a lead for that too, that would be on here, Mark. We love having you. You did a great job. My friend, Gabrielle. Gabriella Mowat, right, Gabby? And Gabby's getting a lead today for good manners and for helpfulness. Gabby always uses her manners. She uses her please, her thank you, okay. She raises her hand patiently when she wants to tell us something. She always has lots of good things to tell us, don't you? Or questions to ask. But she always sits and raises her hand, waits her turn patiently, and that's hard to do, right? You do a great job with that. And you also love helping your friends. If a friend needs to go to the nurse, a friend needs help with something, or I need help, you don't mind at all. You jump right up and help out, don't you? You're an awesome part of our class. We're very proud of you. Good job. This is Abigail Perkins, and I love her outfit today. So cool. And she is getting a lead today for optimism and friendship as well, because Abigail comes in every day and calmly puts her things away, gets herself ready for the day, smiling, happy to start the day, aren't you? Yep. She just goes along in her quiet little way. She was very quiet at the beginning of the year, weren't she? But you come out of your shell now, right? And you're very upbeat and optimistic. She doesn't mind. We tell her, come on, let's get our work done, or it's time to do this. You're just happy to go along and do what we do. And your friends love you for that, and you've come out of your shell. You've made so many friends. I hear you chatting and having fun with them, and they love your awesome, optimistic, fun personality now because you've come out of your shell and become such an awesome, fun part of our class, haven't you? And we love that about you. Great job, all of you. And last but not least, my little smiley girl, Amira, is getting a lead today also for optimism because this smile is always on her face. It's so adorable. No matter what we ask her to do, and she's also getting a lead for hard work, but no matter what we do in class, she's genuinely excited and smiley about what we're doing, aren't you? And she just loves everything we do. I can't even tell you. She's just so happy. And when it's time to work, she sits down and does her work with that smile as well. She's just so optimistic about everything. And I hope you're always optimistic about everything in life and school because it's a great way to be. And you're such a hard worker, and that's awesome. You're doing great work now in kindergarten because of that. Awesome job, Amira. Everybody else? This is Seti.
Good job, second grade.
All right, second grade did a great job on your assembly. Awesome job on poetry. I have 4 friends receiving a lead today. My first friend here is Matthew Wilson, and Matthew is receiving a lead for fortitude. Fortitude, that's right. Because fortitude as applies to perseverance. Because Matthew works really hard. He worked really hard on his writing this year especially, right? Yep. Matthew has made a great deal of progress as he continues to make an honest effort in writing. Even when things get tough, Matthew continues to work hard, and he is accomplishing so much in first grade. I'm so proud of you. Awesome work, Matt. This is my friend Claire Payne, and Claire is receiving a lead today for temperance as it applies to courtesy and good manners, right? Because Claire always is polite when she's speaking to adults. She always asks for the please and always says thank you, right? You do. She always remembers to be courteous and polite with everyone, and she's also a very generous friend. She likes to share and help others. Awesome job. This is my friend Brayden, and Brayden is taking the lead for fortitude, for optimism and cheerfulness. Look at that face. He is always smiling. He has such a great bright smile. It's always on his face. He brightens up our classroom. He's joyful. He's happy. He always sees the bright side of everything, in every situation. I love that about him. He's awesome. He's a great friend. Good work, buddy. Happy lives. This is my friend Madison, and Madison is receiving a lead for justice. You know why? Because Madison is a great friend, and she's very, very kind and compassionate. Madison includes everyone. She shows kindness to her peers and to her teachers. She is always kind and cheerful, and your kind words brighten everybody's day. You know that? Madison always comes in with a smile and has something nice to say to everybody, especially me, and I love that. Thank you, Madison.
All right, awesome poem, second grade. Could I please have Kaina, Anush, and Bradley? All right. So I have three friends receiving their leaves today. My first one is Kaina, and Kaina, you know she could receive her leave all you want, right? Kaina is receiving her leave today for perseverance and for temperance. Perseverance means what? You don't give up, right? She doesn't give up. She works very hard. She's very patient. She has lots of self-control. She is diligent, which is another word for working really hard and carefully about all of her schoolwork and enthusiastic about everything we learn. Kaina has so much knowledge of various science and history topics that she often teaches me things that I never knew before. She always has great input during our lessons and quick facts to share with me throughout the day. She'll just randomly come up to me if we're doing dinosaurs and right? Tell me a cool fact about dinosaurs. Yep, and I love that. She's also very patient. She shows an enormous amount of self-control and respect for others. She does what is expected of her. She takes things in stride, and she does not let her little thing get. Always so awesome to have. All right, Anush. Anush, you are receiving your leave today for enthusiasm and for kindness. You know what it means to be enthusiastic? Be really excited, right? You come into school pretty excited every day? Yeah. Anush is full of life and energy. He comes to school every day, happy, enthusiastic, excited to learn, to see his friends and his teachers. He's always so cheerful, and he smiles at almost anything that he's asked to do, right? I've seen Anush go out of his way many times to help someone in our class. He'll hurry to hand something to a friend who left their things behind, or pick things up for someone who dropped them, right, Anush? Do that a lot. If a classmate is sad, he'll try to figure out a way to make them smile, and he's always very generous with all of his things. He doesn't mind sharing with others, right? Yeah, nice job, Anush. Bradley, you are receiving, I don't think I've ever given a leave for resilience. So I'm giving Bradley a leave for resilience and enthusiasm. Bradley's always so excited to participate in any of our class lessons and answer questions. And sometimes it's really hard to wait for great things to share, right? But Bradley has been working really, really hard at it. Another thing Bradley has become really good at is learning to take things in stride. So what the definition of resilience is basically being able to get over any kind of upset or something like that really, really quickly and be awesome. Okay? So if a mistake is made or a question might not be right, Bradley's able to bounce back from any setback within seconds, right? Like literally, maybe one or two, and move right on into a happy, positive mood and have a great day after that. He's done so well with that. I'm so proud of that.
Amazing audience. Sometimes, when I remember, or my friends remind me, I like to close out our assemblies by giving props to those who performed as well as who won their leaves or who got their leaves in the forest of virtue. But I can never remember the order. So I have three friends here today that are going to help me. I have Caitlin Johnson, Anya Clark, and Ellen Rickon. So first we are going to